Hello friends, I'm Naishik from blogtut.com, and today in this video I'll show you how to remove viruses and malwares from your WordPress website for free. Now there are many websites in which malwares and viruses are present, and the unfortunate thing is that the website owner doesn't even know that. So today in this video I'll teach you how to scan your website for viruses and malwares and how to remove them. Now just to create this video I had to purposely get malwares on my website. So for that I just installed a null theme and all the viruses were on my website. So first let me tell you about few of the precautions that you could take to avoid your website getting infected with malwares. First of all, make sure you host your website on a nice reputed A1 first class hosting company. Very important. If your website is hosted on some cheap hosting platform, obviously there are very high chances of your website getting infected with malwares and also your website getting hacked. So make sure you use a nice reputed hosting company. That would be really good for you. It will make your website safe and secure. It will also improve the website speed and performance. Now personally I'm using SiteGround and that is what I recommend. So you'll see a link in the video description below. SiteGround link, that is a discount link. You can click on that link and just go with SiteGround. Now the great thing is that they also provide website migration for free. So if you have a active website and if you want to migrate to SiteGround, they can do it for free. Second precaution would be to use the least amount of themes and plugins possible. Make sure you have only one active theme in your directory. Just let me show you that. So if you go to your dashboard, you'll see at the left hand side this appearance option. Click on that. Now here make sure you have only one theme activated, only one theme downloaded and activated. If you have some extra themes over here that you're not using, make sure you delete that. Very important. Second thing is that try to use the least number of plugins possible. Don't use many different plugins. People just download and activate many different plugins on their website. Make sure and try to use the least number of plugins possible and try to use only those plugins which has very good rating, popular plugins, like plugins which has around 500,000 or a million installations and nice good rating, 4+ rating, or try to get a 5-star rating plugin. Third precaution would be to update your themes and plugins frequently. So whenever there is an update for the plugin or the theme, make sure you get that update. Very important. And the fourth precaution that I would give you is to don't use nulled themes. There are many different plugins and themes. There are many different actually websites on internet that they say that they will provide you free themes and free plugins. People just go, they want to save some money, they download that, and after that this thing happens. In fact, as I said you in the beginning of this video, in the introduction, that I purposely got my website infected with malwares. So the way I got my website infected with malwares purposely was to just install a null theme and few nulled plugins on my website, and here it is. We have all the viruses and malwares on my website. So these were the 4 precautions that I think that you guys could take so that your website does not get infected by viruses and malwares. Alright guys, so enough of talking. Now let's see how we can first scan our website. So first of all, to scan your website, whether there is some malware, some virus on your website or not, you can go to Google and type in this thing, Securi website scanner, or just Securi scanner, SUCURI. You'll see this first link, sitecheck.securi.net. You can just simply go to this website, sitecheck.securi.net. Now enter your website link over here. So just let me copy the website link from here. Let's paste it over here and click on scan website. Now as you can see over here, this thing is maximum, which means that I have a lot of malwares on my website. So this is a very bad and very dangerous thing. At the bottom also you can see over here that on this page, on all these pages, malwares were found and so on, and you get this message, your site is hacked and needs immediate action or attention. So you can see from here that your website is hacked or your website is infected with malwares. You might sometimes see low, medium or high, whatever, it depends. Now this is the basic way of just finding whether the website is infected with malware or not. The other way that I would recommend you to do is, in fact, that is the thing that we have to do. You have to go back to your dashboard. Now hover over plugins and click on add new. We want to add a new plugin. So that plugin will help us to scan the website for malwares and also to remove the malwares and viruses from the website. Now here you have to search for WordFence, WORDFENCE. Now this is the plugin WordFence Security firewall and malware scan. Now as you can see, just a few moments ago in the precautions I said that you have to use a nice reputed plugin. So as you can see, this plugin has got 3 million plus active installations and 3400 plus 5-star rating. So make sure you use some plugins like this. Okay, make sure to always check these things before installing any plugin, and also check this thing. When was this plugin updated? So this was updated just few weeks ago, and some plugins are updated every single day. So make sure to use those kind of plugins. And also it says this plugin is compatible with your version of WordPress. Now make sure to install and activate this. So instead of this thing, you'll see a button like this, install now button. Make sure to click on that install now button. After it is installed, you'll see activate button. Click on that activate button. Once you install and activate that plugin, you will see a new tab at the left hand side. So you can see at the left hand side bottom, a new option is available over here, WordFence. Hover over that and click on scan. Now you'll see this kind of page. You can simply click on this button, start new scan, and it will scan it. But what I would recommend you is first change the scan type. So you'll see this link, manage scan. Click on that link. Now by default, this one is selected, limited scan. We have to select this one, high sensitivity. Now scroll down, make sure everything under general options is tick marked. After that, you'll see this option, performance options. Tick mark this thing as well. Use low resource scanning. So if you tick mark this thing, what happens is to scan your website website will use very limited resources. So that would be good for you, because if you use very high number of or very high amount of resources on your website, your hosting company might take some action against you. So make sure everything that you see on your screen is tick mark, and after that click on save changes. After that you can come back. So you can again under WordFence, you can again click on scan. Now you'll see something like this. Make sure scan type custom is selected. Okay, custom should be selected over here. Now you can click on this button, start new scan. I have already scanned it. That's why as you can see the results are showing over here at the bottom. It will scan these things. It will scan your server state, your file changes, malware scan, content safety, publics, all these things. Okay, so you have to click on this button, start new scan. It will take around 5 to 10 minutes or sometimes even more than that. So just wait for that time. Once it is scanned, you'll see something like this. So if your server state, everything is fine, you'll see this tick mark. In file changes, as you can see, we have some problem, which means that for some of the files were changed. We'll see what files were changed and how it got changed. Then on malware scan also we have a problem. As you can see, we have this sign, which means our website has some malware. After that, content is fine, public files is also fine. We have a strong password, which is also fine. Now let's see the results. You'll see few results at the bottom. There are few colors will be there. Like at the bottom, 3 things are this medium orange color. So these are very simple things. You can just ignore them because they are just telling you to update the plugin. Okay, so if your plugin has a latest update, make sure you update the plugin. The problem is this red signals, red files. As you can see, these are all the red and this dark red or maroon color. So these are the problems. So let's start from the top. First option or first problem is that this file appears to be malicious and this file location is given over here. It is under WP includes and the file name is post.php. Now when you click on this file, you'll see some more details. So it says, detail says that this file appears to be installed or modified by a hacker to perform malicious activity. If you know about this file, you can choose to ignore it, or if you can exclude it. So whatever. Now there are 3 different options over here: view file, view differences, mark as fixed. You can click on this view link to view that file, how that file looks like. So you will see the exact PHP file. Second option is view the difference. So there are few files that are present on the website, and after that what these hackers do is they infect some things, or they write some codes, some PHP code on that file, and they will install malware on your website. So that is exactly what is happening over here. So here, as you can see, when you click on this button, this is a very important button, view differences. So you will see the original file should look like this. Okay, if you don't know anything about PHP, don't worry. I'm just trying to explain you in more detail so that you can understand everything. So here, as you can see, this it should look something like this, but here we have some extra thing over here, and that extra thing is highlighted with this orange color. I don't know if you can see that or not, but if you see that on your website, you can see it. So this extra thing is highlighted in orange color. We have to delete this extra thing. We have to get rid of this extra code which is present over here, which should not be present on this page or on this file. So let's see how we can do that. So for that, you have to go back to your cPanel. Now if you're using SiteGround, you can go to ua.siteground.com and you will see your cPanel. Click on My Accounts. Here is the button. Go to cPanel, click on that button. So whatever hosting company you're using, just go to the cPanel, and here you have to search for File Manager. Every single cPanel every single hosting will have this option, File Manager option. Click on that. Now from here, you have to select the document root that you are trying to use. So basically you have to select the website that you want to use or that you want to visit. If you have multiple websites, you will get this option. So I will select blogdude.com, select this option and click on Go. Alright, now you should see a new page like this. From here also you can open that file. As you can see in this page, from the left hand side, you will see all your different websites. So here is blogdude.com. I'll click on that. Now one very important thing to note over here, that I'm getting this option or I'm getting this folder blogdude.com because I have many different websites, like as you can see, and there are many different folders for different websites. But if that domain that you're using is your main domain, which means that that is the domain that you use, that is the only domain basically, that is the only website that you see, that you use, then what you can do is you can, instead of selecting blogdude.com, you have to select this option, public HTML. You'll see this file, public HTML, and select this file and do all the changes that I'm going to show you right now in this file, in this folder, public HTML folder. If you don't see any folder by your website name, again I'm saying, if you don't see your website name in any folder, like I'm seeing like crazyfashioner.in or whatever it is, blogdude.com, anything like that, if you don't see any folder like that, make sure to select this option, public HTML. In fact, I think this is the option that most of you guys should be selecting, public HTML, because most of the people just use this thing on only one website. So make sure to select public HTML from here, and if you want to use this on some other website that you have hosted on the same hosting, then select that website file. And now let's search for that file. So that file link was, you can see that file link or that file location from here. File name wp-includes/post.php, which means that there is some folder in our directory called wp-includes, and in that folder this file is present. So let's find that. So let's see wp includes. Here it is, wp-includes. This is the folder. Double click on this folder and let's search for this file, post.php. So let's scroll down to p, and here it should be, here it is, post.php. Now what you can do is you can select this thing and click on this button at the top, download button. Click on that button, a new file will be downloaded. Now to open this file, there are many different plugins, or there are many different softwares available. What I would recommend you to use is Sublime Text. Just search for Sublime Text 3. This is a free software that you can use to open PHP files. You can use it using Notepad that is already present on your already present on your computer or laptop. But this software is much better option. So I would recommend you to use Sublime Text 3. Free option, very good option. Now let's open this. So simply click on this post.php. Select any file that any software that you want to use. You can select Notepad to open this file. I am selecting Sublime Text. Select this thing, click on OK. Alright guys, so this is how the page looks like. Now don't get confused, don't worry. Everything is very easy. Just calm down and follow my instructions. I know when people see these codes, they just lose their mind, but don't worry, everything is very easy. Let's go back to the differences page. Okay, when we click on this view differences, we got this option. Now you will see this thing is highlighted, okay, which means that this is normal. You should see this statement first, okay, PHP statement, and after that you should see this. But here is the problematic or modified version. So here after this thing we have some if statement. So if and all these things. So this is 1 or 2 lines. We have to get rid of these 2 lines. So if you open this file, you'll see this is the line that we have to get rid of, if till here. Okay, and let us select this much and delete it. All right, so it is deleted. Now we can just press Ctrl S to save the file. File is saved. Now let's see whether it looks similar to this one. Okay, so we have PHP here, we have PHP here, we have after that. You can see now it looks very much similar to this thing. Once you save it, what you can do is you can, let me first bring it over here. Yeah, you can come back to this page, your file manager page. Now you can upload this file that you just downloaded and modified. So click on upload, select file, and go to download. This is the file post.php. This is the file we downloaded and we deleted that line. Now we can select this modified version, click on open. It will be downloaded and this will ask you whether you want to overwrite this thing. Yes, we want to overwrite it. So select this, click on yes. Okay, uploaded successfully. Now let's come back over here. So click on this link, go back to whatever link it is. Now what you can do is you can come back to differences page and refresh it. Now we should see everything normal. Refresh it. Everything looks fine. Okay, we have PHP. In this also we have PHP. So there is no changes over here. So which means that we have fixed this file. Okay, now let's move on to other file or other problem. So I'll cut this thing. Come back to this page. We have fixed this thing. Now let's move on to second one. This is the one. File appears to be malicious. Now this is very simple. Again, in WP includes, we have one file. Now WP-TMP. We don't need this file. This is a malware or this is a virus file. So we don't have to do any changes. We can simply delete this file. So let's come back to this file manager again and let's search for wp-temp.php. So let's scroll down at the bottom. You'll see this file at the bottom. As you can see, wp-temp.php. Select this file and from top, select delete. Now make sure you select this option, skip the trash and permanently delete the files. Click on confirm. Okay, that wp-temp file is gone. Now if you're doubtful whether that file is deleted or not, you can click on this and click on view file. Let's see what happens. Okay, now as you can see, we could not open the file or reading, which means that file is not available. Alright, so this was quite easy. The other file is also very simple to get rid of. This is also wp-vcd.php. So this file is also not included in the version in the WordPress core file. This is also a malware or virus file. We can just delete this file. So it is wp-vcd.php. Again, come back to the file manager. This is the one at the bottom, wp-vcd.php. Select that and click on delete. Now again, skip this trash and permanently delete the files. Click on confirm. Now if you're not sure about any file, whether we can simply delete that file or we have to keep that file, what you can do is you can copy the file name. So I'm just copying this much. Go to Google, type in this file name. You'll get some options. Like as you can see, the first link itself says that this is a malware attack. As you can see, malware attack. And we have to get rid of this file. So you have to do some extra research if you want to get rid of all these options. Okay. Now the third option is we have some changes in the functions.php file. Now functions.php file is a core WordPress file. It is not a virus or a malware file, but this file is infected. The hacker has injected some backlinks or something like that in this file. Let's see what that problem is. Click on this again. Click on this button, view differences. All right, now as you can see, the hacker has infected this piece of code. Okay, very big piece of code. You can see from here, from this if statement to line number 184 till this PHP statement. So we have to get rid of this. So basically, very simple. We can convert this thing into very simple. We have to just start from here, PHP statement, and we have to see this thing, theme, functions and definitions, and above that, whatever we see, we have to delete this thing. So let's open this file. So this file's location is this given over here, wp content/themes/oceanwp/functions.php. So let's go to that file. So go back to your file manager. Now we have to come back. So click on back, again click on back. All right. Now we have to first go to make sure you are under your website name blogdude.com or whatever your website is. After that, we have to go to WP content. So here it is, WP content. Double click on this folder. Then we have to go to themes. So let's open the themes folder. This is the one. Then after that, we have to go to Ocean WP. Let's open that Ocean WP folder. After that, we have to open this file, functions.php. Again, what we'll do is we'll search for that file first of all. And that is over here, functions.php. Just click on that file and download that file. Once downloaded, let's open it. And you can see the code at the top. Okay, this is the simple statement. After that, this if statement, okay, till here. So here also you can see around 184 line, till 184 line. Okay, and if you see the differences page also from line 2 till line 184. Okay, as you can see, this piece of code is extra piece of code that which is marked green. We have to delete this much, and we have found that thing over here till line 184. Okay, now what we can do is we can select this much and delete it. Now you should have only this much PHP, and after that you should have this star and theme functions and everything. Again, make sure to press Ctrl S to save the file. Again, come back to your file manager, upload this file. Just upload it, select this functions.php, upload it. Again, it will ask you to overwrite it. Make sure you click on yes. Once it is overwritten, go back to that link. Alright, now again, let's come over here. Let's refresh this differences page. Alright, now as you can see, now there is no difference. Everything is fine. We don't have any piece of code over here. So this file is also sorted. Next file is again post.php, and I think we have fixed that. But let's see again. Click on view differences. Alright, so we have fixed this. We don't have any problem over here. That's fine. Next option is we also have deleted this thing wp vcd.php, but just to be extra sure about that, let's click on view file. Now as you can see, this file is not present. We have also deleted wp feed. I think we have not deleted it. Let's see. WP includes wpfeed.com. So come back to this page. Click on back. Now let's open this one, WP includes. Go at the bottom, and okay, we haven't deleted it, WP feeds.php. So let me see whether this file is deleted or not. When we click on view file, we can see there is some file. So we haven't deleted it. So we'll come back over here. We'll select this wp-feed.php. Click on delete. Okay, now select this option. Skip the trash and permanently delete the files. Click on confirm. That file is gone. Now when we come over here and again click on view file. Now as you can see, this file is also not present. This is deleted. Alright, so and after that I think we have deleted this wp-tmp. Let's see. Yeah, we have deleted it. And after that we have another problem, I think, in functions.php. Let's see. View difference. Okay, we have fixed that as well. Functions.php, we have fixed that. Now these two things are not very important. They are just saying that update the plugin. So that there is an update available for this plugin, Jet Elements for Elementor, and there is an update available for Elementor Pro. So we don't have to worry about this thing. Now just to be extra sure, what you can do is you can start a new scan. So let's do that. Now because I'm starting a new scan, this is going to take some time. So I'll pause it, and when this scan is over, I'll show you what is the result. Alright guys, now as you can see, the scan is done and everything is fine over here. Now everything is tick mark, which means that everything is fine. Server state is fine, file change is fine, malware is now no more present, content safety, everything is fine. Only this thing is problem, and that I explained you earlier that it is not a big problem. You just have to update your plugins. So you can just go to plugins, click on plugins from the left hand side and just update it. As you can see, Elementor Pro and Jet Elements for Elementor has new updates. Make sure to update that. So that was the only problem that was happening over there. Now again, we can go to this website, sitecheck.securi.com.net to check this website. But if you try to do the same scan on the same website, it will again show you that it is still infected. So what I would recommend to do is just copy this website link and open this in a new incognito window. This would be a much better option. Now let me copy the blogdude link, paste in that link and click on scan website. Alright guys, now as you can see, everything is now normal. We don't have any risk, we don't have any malware, nothing is found over here. So we have successfully deleted, removed malwares and viruses from our website, and this is how you do it. Now I hope this video was helpful for you. If you find this video helpful, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon. Give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends and family on Facebook, Twitter. I would really appreciate that, and also it would help many people. There are many websites that are infected with these viruses, and people are not able to get that thing done. They are not able to delete these things, they are not able to remove them. So even if you just share this video with your friends on Facebook and different platforms, it will be very helpful for different people, for other peoples. Alright guys, so thanks a lot for watching this video. See you in the next video.